The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from South Florida. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Check. Hut.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Cougar 19. Check. Rig it. Ready.
Once again, it's Achane. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Achane. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Achane on 1st down, and then some. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big play there for Miami. An even 40 yards.
1st and goal at
Here
the
we go.
2-yard line.
60 Bison. Ready.
Right is into the end zone. Touchdown. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At the own 29-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
I can promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's Ibuka in motion. On second down, Baker going for it all. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Alert, 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 alert. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
180! Regular, regular, regular.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
180!
That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Ibuka. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 31, here is second and 8.
180! Hey, we're 33. Stop.
On play action, Mayfield. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This officially a 58-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard
They'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. Now we've got third down coming up.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
For a Miami Dolphin.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
A run up the middle with Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 3. Here's a give to Achane. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Ready.
A run here with Achane. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Go.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Galen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Run. Hey, alert. Real. Stop.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's Otten, open downfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Regular. Pistol. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go. Panther 60. Steady.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
2nd and 10.
19 tight. Steady lying. Mustang 19.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he will score. Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
This is Irvin. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Alert, 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 alert. 180.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That one is caught by Ibuka. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. It's Jalen Phillips getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
180. Kings. Point it right. Done. Point it right. Done.
Here's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second down throw from Mayfield. Moving to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
180! King!
That's Ibuka in motion. To throw is Mayfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Now Mayfield to the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His fourth TD grab of the season. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Buccaneers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Tap the 60.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. They get this into the hands of Devon Achek. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Milton. Taken in by Achek. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Okay, great.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Dolphins will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Whoa. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They go play action with Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half.
Hey, come on, alert! Come on, alert! Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Option, option. Stand.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Into space. into the end zone. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Point it right. Alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
38 yards on the play.
So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Real. Regular. What's that?
On first and 10, here's Baker. Looking downfield for Otten. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. And it'll lead to a second down.
180. Pistol. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 40.
And while the defender... Gonna get credit for the pick, Mike. I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the draw with H.A. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
To the air on third down is Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180. Alert. What's that?
He'll run with Irvin. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On play action, Mayfield. I had it defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's on to punt for the second time. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action here with Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Yaya Diaby getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Start.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. This is caught 2. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
Okay, ready.
3rd and goal.
Set up. Let's go.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
6 yards.
Wow, so they decide to challenge them on the ground on 3rd and goal, Mike, and this defense answered. I think the takeaway is pretty clear. Next time you found yourself down in this situation, you got to throw the ball. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. It's Otten in motion. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Throwing is Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
180! What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Throwing is Baker. That is caught by the tight end. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 17.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The give here to Wright. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 7.
Ready! Ready!
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 48.
He'll run with Wright. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 8, go!
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Now 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 19.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.